This is Barolo 2008 from Pio Cesare. This is a classic Italian Barolo. You know, Pio Cesare has been around since late 1800s, right? The winery started. Vineyards around the town of Serralunga in Barolo. They source most of their grapes from around there, from their own vineyards, and then about 30% come from producers that they've known for, I don't know, 100 years. So they've got a real history, they've got a real working knowledge. This wine has, you know, I guess this is where the term breeding comes in, because they've just been doing it for so long and really just honed it to a fine edge. Barolo, of course, you know, has to age a number of years before release. This one gets 2 years in French oak barrels, of which they use about 30% new oak. And then it goes into the big Slavonian casks for another 3 years. So, you know, it's 100% Nebbiolo. This is a grape that has a real firm structure to it, but very, very intense, complex flavors. Needs time to come around, really show itself. This bottle has also had a couple of years of bottle age now, and so those tannins are starting to soften up a little, and the flavors are opening up, and you're seeing some really unique nuance on it. So, wow, so put your nose in there, and you get the, it's like a combination of, there's berries, there's chocolate, but then there's sort of like these perfumey floral notes. I don't know, maybe, I guess there's a little bit of jasmine. There's sort of a tobacco-y note. Definitely a chocolate note in there also, like a cocoa powder. Maybe some hints of sort of like brown spice, also ginger. And then back to these sort of dark cherry notes. Fruitcake. I'm going to spend an hour on the nose. No, let's taste it. Remarkably complex, and the tannins have really subsided quite a bit. You know, fruitcake really wasn't a bad descriptor for this, because there's all those kinds of flavors going on. I'm getting sort of like cherry and sort of dried apricot, maybe, a little bit of like brown spice, a little bit of chocolate, a little bit of sort of cinnamon, all of these nuances. Oh, you know, and those floral notes, there's like a lavender note in here. Very lively, very complex, and quite delicious. You know, Barolo is one of these wines that you know, kind of has a mythical quality to it, but it's part of that has to do with the fact that it just ages for so long. And you know, in the old days, you know, you wouldn't drink these wines for 30 years or 20 years or more. You know, Now, some of them have a little bit more of a forward character, and so you can enjoy them when they're younger, but they still age, and they still take on all this incredible nuance with that aging, and we're seeing a lot of that right here. '08, you know, I guess technically it's sort of a young wine, but really showing beautifully, and many more years to come for this bottle, so enjoy.